You ever struggle between awareness is the key versus I am noticing everything, I'm driving myself crazy? It is true that awareness is the first ingredient of growth and success. If you're not aware of what you're doing wrong, you cannot get better. On the other hand, if you have too much awareness to the point it's control your life from living in the moment, overthinking and driving yourself crazy in your own head, then that's not good. Do you secretly wish sometimes that you can lose some of your awareness so you don't have to deal with people who are not aware of what they're doing? In this video, let's talk about what is awareness, the power of being so aware, the dark side of awareness, how to embrace and become so aware, yet you don't let awareness take away your happiness and your ability to be in the present moment. Hi, it's your soul sister Delilah. I am here to share my lesson and mistake so you don't have to make the same mistake that I did. You're welcome. As usual, here are the chapters. Let's dive right in. So, what is awareness? The ability to recognize your own thought, behavior, feeling, action, triggers, and motivation. Of being mindful of all the senses, action, and emotion that impact yourself as well as others. There are two types of awareness. The first awareness is the internal self-awareness, the ability to be in tune of your own emotion, behavior, triggers, thoughts, and motivation. The second type of awareness is the external self-awareness. This is the ability to understand how others perceive you, being aware of your own action towards others, emotional intelligence, mindfulness, thoughts, words, and behavior that affect those around you. So let's talk about why awareness is good. Why should you work on building more awareness? Study shows that awareness leads to more success in life. You can become the best version of you because you simply being aware of what needs to be fixed to level yourself up. It's opened the doors to many opportunities, challenges, new experience, and your ability to be more adapt to any environment that you are in. The more awareness you have, the more you are curious about yourself and want to get to know yourself better, want to improve yourself. You are only given one life. Honestly, I change every few months. The person I am today versus the person that made video 3 months ago was not even the same person. And I embrace the change. Now, just because I'm changing, that doesn't mean I keep changing my core value. The core values stay the same. A mistake doesn't define who I am. A failure doesn't determine my ability to achieve more in life. When you are aware, you are always wanting to improve. So you are willing to take others' feedback and opinion for growth. You won't shut them down. But you are still aware enough to stand firm on your own opinion. You are not being shaky from left to right, from front to back, just because everybody has different opinions and you are confused of which one to follow. Awareness is like the perfect balance between putting your wall down, yet have a boundary within your own to know which one is what serves you best. You will have the ability to use your ego for growth instead of keep pushing your ego away, acting like it doesn't exist. Everyone has an ego. Ego isn't the enemy. I know you heard about this everywhere and kill your ego. Ego is the worst enemy. It can be your friend. Ego is a part of you. It is there to protect you. As long as you learn how to control the ego, not let the ego control you. And this is a part that you need to learn through awareness as well. For example, you can talk to your ego whenever its sense of protecting you is so strong where you feel the need to fight back. You can talk to your ego and tell your ego that you know what to do and thank you for protecting you, but believe in you because you got this. And why is that important? Because ego will protect you from being a pushover, people pleasing, and letting others cross your boundary left and right. So be thankful for your ego and use it the right way. Don't hate your ego. It's called creating a healthy ego, and I will make a video about this soon. When you are aware, you will make the decision based on a long-term effect versus just short-term, just for the moment. Now it's time to dive deep into knowing ourselves through our past drama. You will understand your weakness and others' weakness. So why is this important? For example, Think about Superman. He knows his weakness is kryptonite. So imagine if he's not aware, then we wouldn't have a Superman. So if you know your weakness, no one can use it against you. Just an example. Not sure if you ever watch chef shows, Master Chef. Imagine there's a teamwork and a person know their weakness. So they communicate to other people and be like, I am not good with grilling, but I'm good with marinating. So put me somewhere else. Because of the person's awareness, the team ended up winning. Versus when you don't know your own weakness and you are not aware, you'll just take whatever job that you think is the best. And then you would ruin the whole flow of the team and causing your team to lose. Just like that, as if you are given the chance to be a leader, you need to know others' weakness. Okay, the person is not good with tab A job, so let me put them into doing tab B. So you will become a strong leader if you are aware of others and yourself. Because you are aware, you understand what triggers you. You understand your own wounds, part of you that need to be healed. We all have wounds, childhood trauma. Every single person. I don't care if they say they had perfect parents and everything was great. Trust me, you might not think that it's affecting you, but unless you go out there and nothing can trigger you, then yeah, you probably have a perfect past. I don't know how many percentage that is in human being nowadays, but most of the time we will feel triggered of certain things, certain way someone acts, someone talk to you. When you know yourself, it is one of the most powerful thing. You understand what trigger you. You know what calm you down. Therefore, when other people say things, projecting themselves on you, you are not going to feel attacked, and you will know when to take a step back and take a deep breath. Let them be without hurting your own feeling. Please watch my projection videos for more information on that. Because you know what trigger you. You know how to set boundary with other people. And you understand what to do to calm yourself down. What action you need to take. When to walk away. For example, before I get into my awareness era, I was very hot-tempered. When me and my partner argue, I would throw stuff across the room. And it just started getting uglier because I keep feeding my ego in a bad way. I allow my ego to win me. I let the ego control me. So now when we get into a heated discussion, I wouldn't say argument because we don't argue that much anymore. If I feel my blood is boiling, I know it's coming, I would not allow the chance for myself to act like that. I would withdraw myself and walk to another room, walk to the car, take a drive. Now, if you are very angry, I don't suggest taking a drive when you're mad, but I would just get in the car and have a moment to myself. If I needed to cry or scream, I can do it not in front of him. It's not about faking, but it's about dealing with my own emotion. You can have emotion, but that doesn't mean you should let your emotion control you. When you are aware, you are empathic and you understand for others as much as you understand your own emotion. It's easier for you to put yourself in others' shoes and be a bigger person. You know what to heal when you need it to heal. There's so much more. I want to go detail into this, but I don't like to keep saying that I am healing, even though I understand that we are all healing in different level and layers. But if you keep saying that I am healing, I will wait until I'm done healing. You are sending out the message to the universe that you are hurt, that you are injured. That's why you need to heal. So I like to say that healing is a layer. So as you peel another layer, you continue on your growth and evolving. And then there's some stuff coming up again. You take some time off, you take a break and you dig deeper and you continue healing. And then you go back into your growth, evolve and level up. So as we go through life, we will always continuously taking steps and stages of healing. But that doesn't mean we are always healing every day, all day, every day. It just sounds even painful to think about that. Like, are you okay? You need healing 24/7? By reminding yourself this, you won't fall into victim mindset and make excuse for yourself and your failure. oh, because I need to heal, I have to learn more. Learn while you grow. It's okay. If I keep continue to learn until I get there to open a YouTube channel, then I'm probably not going to open until another 10 years. The minute I open this YouTube channel, compared to last year until now, I've grown so much. So do whatever it takes. Be aware of what you need to work on, but don't make excuse for yourself. Of course, the more awareness you have, the less you are to fall into toxic positivity or victimhood, or both, swinging back and forth. I made a video about this. You can check it out as well. You will have the strong type of self-discipline. To be successful in life and to make it, you need to have a good sense of self-discipline. Where could this come from? Awareness. And the level of self-love that you have for yourself to be able to step in, talk to your inner child, work on your own self, and withdraw if it's too much. If you feel like your awareness is leading you to the wrong way. This takes us into the next part. Could awareness be too much? What if you can't shut it off when you want to? Let's talk about why awareness could be bad. How to become aware in the right way, the right amount, the right level, instead of driving yourself crazy. Let me take an example. Have you ever feel so irritated at someone when they are driving and they don't pay attention to the red light, or they are standing in line and the line's moving and they're just on their phone and not noticing that they're supposed to move, or a random troll on the internet and you just watch a video and you feel the energy, the power from the speaker, and the troll just go in and writes the most ignorant, critical, mean message, and you're like, how can you be so blind to not understand the message that the speaker is giving? And then it irritates you because you are so aware that you pay attention to stuff like that. Or let's say if you are dating and you pay attention to every little detail the person do on a date and it's driving you nuts. Or your friend is talking about all the day that they are going on, and the person, you can sense from a mile away from the story that they are not good for your friend, but your friend are just not aware enough to pay attention to stuff like that. And it drives you crazy just from witnessing that. Now, the second type of reason why awareness could be bad for you, I'm going to take another example. I feed feral cats every day, and sometimes when I'm busy, I'm out all day, they'll come again, and they don't see me, they'll come again, and then they'll come again. So they keep coming for like 3-4 times because they are not aware. They just act on, okay, I'm hungry, I need food. So they keep coming back. But as human, if you get turned down on trying to online dating, for example, 3 person turn you down in a row, a job opportunity turn you down, a project that would not take off no matter how hard you try, it will affect your self-esteem. It will make you doubt yourself, and it might make you fall into victim mindset and start wondering what the F is wrong with you. This is the type of dark side of awareness that we have to experience because we are too aware. We don't have enough thick skin. This leads to depression, anxiety. You start becoming so scared of failure that you are a perfectionist, as everything you do, oh, it's not perfect, I should not ask her to go on a date. You start finding flaws because you think she's gonna turn you down, and you start adjusting yourself along with your awareness. If you like what I share so far, please hit that like button so this video can go to more people in need and can spread more awareness. And because you are so aware, you would notice your own flaw before anyone or anything else have a chance to point it out. For example, I am a chef. I would trip on my own dish so bad that literally everyone love it, and I still dig out flaws. When you have too much self-aware, there is something that turned on inside of you. It's a default mode network, and it becomes hyperactive. It manifests a lot of anxiety to your body and mind. Now, before we go into how to adjust the level of awareness, I would like to share something that I think is very important for you to know. You might think that, oh, this is so much, right? But hear me out. I used to eat a lot of sugar. I drink a lot of alcohol, and I smoke a lot of weed. So throughout my growth journey, I know I have to quit one by one. After I quit smoking weed, it's been a little bit over a year now. Yeah. So I'm very happy. I used to smoke for 17 years, okay? Heavy smoker. High function. So people cannot even tell that I'm high. But it feels so free, you guys. And I will make a video about this. I was very uncomfortable talking about this, but I need to bring my lesson out so you can learn. If I can do it, you can do it. It was like around 3 months, and I take a hit just to have a good night's sleep. It was the craziest thing. I did not enjoy it. I start tripping. I start hearing voices, and I start to experience things that I never experienced before. So, you know what it means? It means that my awareness is to another level. Before I would smoke, but my awareness is not there. So I don't pay attention to it. It's like my mind's always traveling elsewhere. Million mile per hour. I'm not even joking. But when I'm aware, I'm like, where is this going? Because I meditate, I work on myself, and I'm like, no, come back to me, mind. Where are you going? And it feels so much harder to control. Just like that, I've been in monk mode. I haven't had a drink, and then I got free ticket, VIP to Coachella last week. I was like, you know what? I've been good for 4 months. Let me just go. I had a few drinks, and literally dark energy got into me. I did not feel good for the last few days. I can feel it. I don't know how I can drink a lot before, but my awareness has raised up to the point that I don't think I can drink anymore. We'll see in the future. Next thing is sugar. So after a trip from visiting my dear friend, so she inspired me to start trying the fruit diet. And I came back and I was so clean for 7 days eating fruits. I start to eat healthy before I consume a lot of sugar. But I never noticed anything because my body just react normally. And then when I become so clean, I eat so healthy. I do admit that I put a lot of sugar in my food because I'm a chef. It's not to make the food sweet. It's a balancing thing. But sometimes just because you don't taste sweet doesn't mean that it's not a lot of sugar. You are pretty much tricking your brain into believe that this is not that sweet. I can't believe it. I'm so contradictory, but I went to see a monk for 5-day retreat and my mind changed about flavors a lot. I still have to serve the customer food the way they like, but for myself, I choose to eat and take care of my gut very differently. You can also watch another video about that. And the minute that I stopped consuming so much sugar, I went to the gym the next day eating a lot of ice cream the night before that. And I start to feel like I have no energy. I can barely get up. Like it's hitting me so strong. And I wasn't drinking because I was in monk mode. So I was just like, why do I feel like I'm hangover? Like I stay up till late night and all I did was having ice cream. So my friend told me, congratulations, your body's alarm's finally working. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, just like awareness, when you meditate, you start to acknowledge things and you start to pay attention to your thoughts because before you don't care. Now your body is aware of what you are putting in. And I was like, and that's not fair because now I have to watch what I eat because I can feel that I'm not feeling good. And she's like, yeah, but just because you don't feel anything, that doesn't mean the stuff that you're consuming is not harming your body. Ding ding. I would like to add that I'm not asking you to never have ice cream or eat any sweet stuff or have your cheat meal. But what I'm saying is your awareness will help and alarm you to bring you back to be on a healthier track versus going all in without thinking and living the YOLO style. Even when I go give blood, I donate platelet every 2 months. And then out of nowhere, I start to feel more drowsy and everything. So I had a talk to the nurse in there. And she explained to me that it's because I'm becoming so healthy. Could you imagine? It's the weirdest thing. So I was like, well, that's not fair. And she said, no, it is very fair. Because you know why? She started to share a story of her son's friend who literally just seems like he's healthy. He never feel any symptom. Just living through life a little bit on the, where he just like to watch TV all day and sitting on the couch. But he doesn't feel anything. There's no alarm. There's no signal. And then next thing, he starts to feel drowsy and headaches. and they try to call an ambulance. It was hard for him to breathe or something. The ambulance arrived 15 minutes later and he's gone. He passed away at 27. So I want you to understand that you need to pay attention to your body and take it very serious. You only have one body, and whatever that you want it to last, you need to nurture. You should rather be able to feel the alarm. Just because the alarm is not working doesn't mean that you are safe. Now, let's talk about your favorite part. How to be more aware, but yet at the right level, the right amount. First thing is meditate, you guys. And there are so many ways to meditate. And I've seen videos that talk about, just imagine you watching car, the black one go by, the yellow, the red one, just watch it. But don't chase the car. So it's like that with the thoughts. When you see the thoughts come by, acknowledge the thought and then let it go. For me personally, that doesn't work because of my ADHD mind. If I keep allowing the thought to come, the thought is unlimited. For me, surprisingly, I wouldn't say blocking my thoughts, but more like I would imagine that I'm watching a black screen TV. And whenever there's something pop up, I would bring myself right back to black screen TV. And that has been able to knock me out every single night. It's hard. It's to always bring yourself back and stay at the black TV. But just keep trying. I promise. If you try hard enough and long enough, I think it's even more effective than counting the sheeps, especially if you have sleeping problem. So the more you do that, the more you are aware, because you are being able to bring yourself back to the present moment, that you are staring at the TV or you allow thoughts to go, and then keep bringing yourself back to where you are sitting and watching the thoughts. And the third method for meditating that really worked well for me is called the open focus. I read that from a book as well. I forgot the author's name. I will put the book right here, so I want to give full credit to him. When you close your eyes and you imagine there's a space in between your eyebrows, pay attention to that space and then start going from the top of your head to your chin. Pay attention to that space from the top of your head to your chin, and then from your neck to the top of your head. Pay attention to that space. Just like that, you space out your whole body. If all you do is counting space and pay attention to space, that is how you force your focus to become a meditative stage. If you like, please leave in the comment and I will definitely make a more detailed video about the different type of meditation that I've been doing within the last 3 years. Remember this, if you can sit with yourself in silence, you can see beyond what the eyes can see. So it's like awareness on top of awareness. Whenever you start feeling like your awareness is taking you away from where you're supposed to be, know that you are letting your awareness leading you farther from where you are supposed to be. I know it sounds confusing. Just replay it again if you need. But be aware enough to not let your awareness carrying you away or allow yourself to overthink about things that is not serving you well. This leads to check in with yourself every single time. Slow reaction. See how you feel first. Be aware that you are using too much awareness. Can lead you to overthinking, people pleasing, and then ask yourself, where is this leading you to? How is this serving you? Is it doing you any good? Put you in flight and fight mode. Find the joy in everything you do. Always remember, if you focus on happiness, then it will win. You're capable of having too much awareness and let everything get to you. Let people be themselves, you guys. I know you are aware and you pay attention, and sadly, not everyone will have the level of awareness that you do. So use that awareness to dig out the compassion in you and allow people to be themselves. Because if you are getting mad at them, pay attention and be aware that you are doing that. Don't try to control everything just because you have a big level of awareness. If you really want to control your environment. Go clean the house, work on your self-improvement. That type of awareness. Accept the thought for what it is. Accept the feeling for what it is. Accept that life will always go up and down. process the feelings, the emotion, and let it go. Thomas Sowell has a favorite quote of mine. It takes considerate knowledge just to realize the extent of your own ignorance. There you have it. We cover from what is awareness, the good and bad side of being aware, how to embrace to be more aware, yet don't let awareness take away your joy and being in the present moment and harm yourself or even hate yourself for being too aware. I still think it's a blessing that you have the full level of aware, and you should always work on your awareness. I'd rather be aware than clueless about everything in life anytime. Even if it takes constant work and check in to make sure that I'm not letting my awareness drive me away. If you find value in this video, please hit that like, subscribe button. Please leave in a comment. I love reading them and I try to answer to all of them. It means so much to me when you guys take your time and comment on the work that I'm trying to do and the lesson that I'm trying to share. If you like this video, please watch this one next. I bet you like it too. I send you so much love, encouragement, and awareness to keep you on track. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.